Hey, good morning. It's Trent Clark, and I am in lovely Bend, Oregon, heading out. It's just coming up. Sun's coming up. It's a beautiful day, and don't have my glasses on because the sun's behind me, as you just saw. So I'll block that off a little bit. Just spoke at Jenison High School this weekend, or Monday actually, and what a beautiful time with the athletes and their staff. They have an amazing staff there that they're building a great program here. Jenison High School, just outside of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and super impressed with the kids and their ability to stay focused. But probably one of the more impressive parts of it was the engagement of the staff, ready to support their kids first and foremost. So the parents of Jenison have to feel really great about where their kids at, what they're doing in their sport. Really, I think it's super important. The other thing that I thought was really great was the fact that the other fact I thought was really great was at the end of the session, the kids asked great questions. They were super amazing. I mean, spot on, just good stuff. I mean, I was really hyper impressed by the kids that came up and dared some courage to come up in front of an auditorium full of people and ask questions that are meaningful. And a couple ones that really stuck out was, man, what do I do with all the pressure? I just feel pressure, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, and that is a tough one. And I really felt that as a young athlete. I would get very angry. I'd be very hard on myself. It wasn't productive in any way. And I had a great college coach when I got there who really taught me to just be the best I can be. Every time out, be the best you can be. And sometimes my best is amazing and it was awesome and I won and I played really well and I felt great about my game and everything was superb, right? But some of those times, man, I was tired. I wasn't well prepared, and I got to take responsibility for that. And when the best isn't there and you're not at your best, that's okay too. Learn. I love the old statement, you win or you learn. But placing pressure on myself to always win or always deliver some KPI value of somebody else's number and what was expected of me is pretty challenging. And so I learned that was going to be a pretty important point for me to get prepared and be the best I could be every time out. And preparedness started to that too. Like being my best was at practice, being my best at sleeping, be at my best at eating better. All those things about what I was putting in my body was super important. So that was a great lesson. The other one that really stuck out was the fact that all the athletes asked me, what inspires me? Why do I keep doing these businesses and coaching people and take these folks who want to 10x their company and work diligently with their leadership team, doing really hard things? And it's because of human potential, right? I love it. I love to see people dream about what they're doing for. And we really talked about three things. And we talked about the dream. What are you really looking for? What are you looking for this life? What do you want to do next? What's your big thing? What's your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal right now? What are you shooting for? That was a big one. And then the next thing is the truth. Like, how do you actually do it? Right? Here's the truth. There is nothing rocket science about how to. In fact, you can always find a how to. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. It helps to have someone come alongside who's done it. There's a big thing we talked about, mentoring. Like, if you need to know how to do it, find someone who's already done it and ask them to help you. Get a mentor. Find someone who's done what you want to do. That's a huge deal, and I always encourage people to do that. That's a big deal. And the bigger the person, the better at it, all better for you. Now, that mentor may not be able to coach you. They may not be able to guide you. They may not be able to advise you. Not every great player is a great coach. So no matter what you're going for, consider the fact that you want someone who's done it very well and models it very well, and shoot for the stars, like the best people you know. If you want to be in space program, try to call Elon Musk. If he's your number one, give him a call. And it's going to be hard. That's not an easy get, right? And I appreciate that. But list the top 5 people, I don't think, and go number 1. If Elon says no, go to number 2, and then see what they say. The other thing about asking for help and advice and getting the truth on the how-to is offer something. Offer something that you can give, something you do. And a lot of young kids, who want to offer someone who's 50 years old, who's already gone before them and done what they want to do, and they're 30 or 25 years ahead of them, they're not going to know social media. They're not going to know what you know about certain things in the current digital structure. So offer to help them in that. Offer to do something that you know that they may not know. And if you're a phenomenal tennis player and you've been taught tennis your whole life and they're like, oh, I'd really like to get better at tennis, tell them you'll go hit with them. Tell them you'll go teach them a couple things on the court. Offer something of value in exchange for the advice you're getting, and go to them. They're the expert, right? You're going to have to go to them. They're not coming to you wherever they're at. You're going to have to make the effort and make it very easy for them to help you. Okay? The last thing we talked about was the promise. I've told a lot of people, man, I don't work with people that are interested. I work with people that are committed. I don't have any desire to beat my head up against the wall trying to get interested people to reach their potential. Because if you're dreaming about something and you get the truth and then you're committed to it and you're willing to make a promise, that's the last step. Make a promise to yourself. I will do this by this time. I will do this. And I will is one of the strongest statements you can make. And it says to people that you're committed. And when you make that commitment and put your dream, all right, and then put the promise, put it on your mirror every morning, put it on your locker where you're getting ready to practice, put it on your inside of your clarinet case. So if you want to be the best clarinet player in the world, you open up your case and go, here's my dream. First chair at the Boston Symphony. Time to practice. I will do this by this time. I will be the best I can be. I will get at this. And so this is what you're asking for. Now, there's a lot of in between that. So we talked about the truth in that. But where the human potential lines is taking that action and making that truth a reality. This is what the dream is, right? So you're shooting for your dream, and how you do it is going to be big. It's going to be a challenge every day. Got to wake up, take the actions, make a plan every day. And I tell a lot of people, and I'm here with my good friend Keith here, who wrote the Oak Journal. Love Keith. And he did it the best. He basically showed people how to take the action. He wrote the journal and said, here it is, write it out every day. Take your top 5 things that are the most important and the highest priority today, number them out, and go and take action on number 1 first, then number 2, then number 3, then number 4, then number 5. A lot of people don't even get to 4 and 5. The top 3 priorities take a long time. It's okay. It's great. If you get the top 3 things done every day, aka Steve Jobs, who did that every day, made his highest priority, and he knew that intentional time would have the biggest impact. Intentional time. And he did it every time. Did it again and again and again. And he was unwavering about being intentional about that time. A lot of people will try to draw and take away from you and be like, hey, I need you to do this. I think this should be your priority. Sometimes that's good. Your mentor might guide you in getting a higher priority and teaching you what's a better priority for you, what's more important, and help you with your prioritization. Good. But someone comes in who doesn't know what you should be prioritizing and says, hey, listen, I'm taking that. This happens a lot with team members. They're like, hey, we need to work on this because it's their priority. Help me work on this. Help me with my drills, because what I want you to do is distract you from your priorities and help me with my priorities. And that's not going to be a great teammate right there if that's what you're running into. You're looking for people that will come alongside and help you with your priorities. So in that part, you got to be a little bit selfish. You know, this is the old airport. Get on the airplane, put your mask on first. You know, you don't help anybody else until you help you, because you run out of oxygen, you're no help to anybody, right? So put your mask on first, get your priorities, and protect and guide your priorities. Like protect that time, protect that intentionality, that time that you need. It's going to be super important as you keep developing your skills and your dreams, what you're going for. So with that, I am going to sign off today from Bend, Oregon. I'm going to show you this beautiful campus here out at the Bandara Ranch. Super cool. Yep, got the old pickleball behind us here. Beautiful day here in just outside of Bend, Oregon. I mean, just amazing. We are feeling a little bit of the effects from the fire, so you definitely hearing that, like, and smelling every day. I'm not sure what the particles are and the air quality, but it's a little bit of a factor this summer in Bend here right now. But for everybody out there, thank you so much. I love spending time with young athletes on the front side of their potential and how they're going to grow and making their commitments. It's maybe one of the best lessons young athletes will ever learn is what does commitment look like, and then having great coaches to come alongside and hold them to their commitments. The other thing I really liked as a staff over at Jenison was they're making their own commitments too. You know, they're committing to be the best coaches they can be for these kids. And I love that. I think that is, you know, how do I help not only these kids become better athletes and better out there in their sport, but how do they become better people? And they're doing that in Jenison. So I was super excited to see their commitment levels and how they're managing that on the daily. Super special. So today, go out there, talk about your dreams. Figure out, what are you dreaming about? And what you're dreaming about is usually something at 2 a.m. in the morning that wakes you up from a dead sleep, something you really want to keep coming back to, that you're committed on. And that's what you're dreaming about. Get the truth. Figure out how to. How am I going to do it? And then make yourself a promise. I will commit to this. This is what I will do. And this is when I'll do it by. I will get this done. So, for everybody out there, winners find a way. Every Thursday morning, 10 a.m., live on my Eastern time, live on my Leadership at a YouTube channel, my Facebook Live, my LinkedIn Live, and then of course, podcast drops every Friday morning. Check it out. Got some of the best 1%ers you'll ever see. Super fun. And until next time, I will see you as winners. Find your way.